Good morning, YouTube. Louie here with the best silver gold deals of Thursday, August 7th, 2025. Lots going on today. Okay, and we were thinking there might be a rally, and here it is. Gold up $8 to 3,376, and silver popping hard, up 51 cents to 38.27. I like that 38 handle. 38.27 versus the September futures of 38.55. No longer parity. One of those numbers had to move, and it looked like both of them moved up, and futures moved up even more. We've got in the gold-silver ratio, and looking at the highly relevant gold-silver ratio, we are down this morning to 88 after having pushed through 90 just barely, topping out just a little over 90, nearly 91, and now at 88. And you can see historically we have been as high as 104, and then we just plummeted from there. We hit a low. I'm not getting the numbers here. I think it was about 80. Oh, there it is. 86 was the low. 90 clearly doesn't hold. Chart now in a short-term downtrend, and I do think we'll see lower numbers. Those of you that swapped out gold for silver up at 104, 102 when I made my video about it, you're liking this move right here. Would I swap out silver for gold at 88? No way, no way. Look for 75 or even 65 when we really get rolling. 10-year yield is up a little bit, 0.016 to 4.248. We have an economic release coming out in a few minutes. We have the dollar also up in sympathy, 98.26. And let's get a longer chart, but still looks like it wants to go lower. The copper market, if you're following that, is up, right around flat at 4.45, stuck in the mud. The platinum market is down $9 to 1,335. And some of this is tariff related, so I won't dive into that. But tariffs are on this morning, which for some reason is causing precious metals to rally, but commodities to linger. The DBB base metal commodity fund that I follow is up handsomely, up 1.5% to 19.49. After having been as high as 1988 or so. I believe I got into this around 19.11. So base metal commodities doing well, copper, platinum not doing well, precious metals doing well, kind of a mixed bag there. All right, if you're following the miners, silver miners are up again, up $1, 0.03 to 52.82, and a one-year chart says this wants to go higher. GDX, if you're following gold miners, which is a pretty safe bet these days, we've got that up nearly a full percent at 57.86. One-year chart on that, it's just on fire. I understand some of the margins on the gold miners are up as high as 100% these days. They're paying dividends. Gold miners are really doing well. Okay, in the economic calendar, like I said, the big news today is initial jobless claims. That comes out in about 20 minutes. I don't know if I'll catch this on this broadcast or not, but people expecting higher initial jobless claims consistent with the last report. And that should be bringing rates down. That should be bringing rates down, and should be bringing the dollar down. At the moment, it is not, but precious metals are signaling that we're going to have more jobless claims, weaker economy, higher prices. Okay, in the pre-market, we have the Fear Greed Index smack dab at neutral at 55. Dow futures loving the smell of future rate cuts. Dow up 199, S&P up 36, and NASDAQ up 162. Bitcoin was 103 yesterday, and today it is, where is it? Oh, I passed it. It is 116, so that's up about $3,000 in a day, but only 1,300 from the last close, I guess that is. Anyway, 116,332 on Bitcoin. signaling probably going to see a blow-off rally today if those jobless claims come in weak. Why is that? Because Wall Street loves to see people get fired. Okay, here we are on the Best Silver Gold Deals website, bestsilvergolddeals.com. You can click along with me, especially if prices fall. You'll be able to find the same sorts that I'm looking at and pick something up. And yesterday was the day to do that, obviously. But there's no better day than today and yesterday with precious metals. Clearly in an uptrend. I think no one can deny that gold and silver and even platinum, are in an uptrend here. And I just think you just have to wait it out till we break higher highs, which will not be hard for gold. I think gold is going to really rocket here pretty soon, and silver is going to make its move in sympathy as well. I just think that's what's going to happen. Just my opinion, not financial advice. Before we get onto the website, welcome all new members, subscribers, and anyone just stopping by. I'm glad you're here, and we're going to try to find you the best deals. And the only way I can do that, the only way anybody can do that, is if you are not sponsored by anyone on YouTube. And while they pay big monies to Talking Bald Heads to do that, maybe you want to be a little more agnostic where you shop. Okay, let's keep going. And before we do, the question of the day. This question is going to be very, very broad for you guys. And there are some of you who've been doing this your whole life. Some of you have been doing this for a month or a year or 10 years or so, like me. But what is your best advice for new stackers? What is your best advice? Try to limit it to one thing if you can, and I'll go through those tomorrow. But if you were giving advice to brand new stackers on how to spend their money, assuming they have money and they're not, in debt and shouldn't be stacking, because if you are in debt, if you have no money, if you can't pay your bills, that is not the time to stack. That's the time to get out of debt. But to anybody that is going to be investing that's a new stacker, what is the one piece of advice that you would give them? Let's get on to the deals. Okay. And everything about the same as yesterday except more expensive. So where will I start? How about a 1/10 Gold Eagle? 1/10 Gold Eagle, $373 at Monument Metals. Quarter ounce Gold Eagle, $890 at Safe Haven Metals if you're paying up for premium gold. We'll go on to a $5 commemorative, a good alternative to that quarter ounce Gold Eagle, $836 at Provident Metals, 0.241 ounces of gold there. Half ounce Gold Eagle is 1,727 this morning, but wait for Costco before you buy that. We'll get there in a minute. A 1 ounce Gold Eagle this morning is $34.22 at bullion exchanges. The Maples, Britannias, etc. are overpriced right now, probably tariff related. A Gold Buffalo, and this we'll find on Costco, is $3,470 at BGASC. Everything I show you, I try to make it brilliant uncirculated to keep a level playing field here. I still like the 4-coin proof gold set for $34.72. It's not $3,200 anymore, but it's still a smoking deal. Where was that? Okay, I'm going blind now. That's over at Monument Metals and also on eBay. We'll skip the Maples and the Britannias and go to a Krugerrand. They say it's below spot. It is not below spot. Spot is Kitco, guys. And dealers try to convince you that it's not. But, I think most coin shops will use Kitco buy and ask prices. There are actually two prices, not just one. And dealers make up their own price based on the futures market and the moving averages. And believe me, they don't hurt themselves doing that. But $3,387 for a BU gold Krugerrand at bullion exchanges. You can buy that right now if you don't know what to do and you have a lot of money. Let's see, and the 20 franc is going to be $644 at BGASC. That will be beat up, as are many of their coins. Gold below spot is at bullion exchanges. There's that Krugerrand. You got to beat up Maple. You got to beat up British Sovereign, which they're just going to melt if you take that to the LCS. Americans don't want British coins these days. And we got a 50 peso. Ooh, jewelry grade. So that's been in a pendant hanging around someone's neck. Anyway, that's going to be 4086. I'd rather get a nice one of those. They're beautiful coins, and I don't think I'd want the jewelry grade. Let's keep going here. A Platinum Eagle should be cheaper today, 1,442 if you like the discontinued BU Platinum Eagle. And platinum in assay will be a little bit cheaper. I'll skip the gold backs. Once again, here's the platinum deal that I bought the other day, $12.50 for 25 grams of platinum, divisible platinum. Very, very nice long-term hold if you think that platinum is going to go higher. And I don't see how it doesn't. If gold goes higher, and I think gold is going to make a run here to 4,000. It might take 6 months, but I think gold is going this dropping, interest rate environment, weakening dollar, is just it is rocket fuel for gold, and I don't think you're going to get much of an opportunity here unless we have a 15% stock market correction, and then even then you may not. But anyway, I think that's a good solid buy if you want to hold that and have divisible platinum, which I think will carry a higher premium than a 1 ounce bar. That's why I bought it. Okay, Silver Eagles this morning, still pretty good deal, 41.42 at bullion exchanges. Culls are about $1 cheaper. I'd get the BU over the Culls. And lots going on, but I can't do it all. Here we got Maples at 40.37 at bullion exchanges. And we're going to be in that range with the Kangaroos, the Britannias, the Krugerrands. The Philharmonics are a little pricier this morning. BU Philharmonics nearly $42. I don't know why that would be, but try to stay close to $40 on your sovereign. No, the Kangaroo is overpriced as well. Let's go back to the Maple. Of course, you'd always pick a Maple over a Kangaroo, especially if it had Shield Guard. So 40.37 would be your alternative to the U.S. Silver Eagle if you wanted to save a buck. All right, here we go. And moving on to, what did I do? Costco. Well, anyway, what's up at the U.S. Mint? We got the Laser Privy Eagle coming up. I would buy that. The Army Privy Eagle is sold out. The Superman coin, I would not buy that. I think I'm going to cancel my order on at least half of the 2.5 ounce Supermans I bought. There's thousands and thousands and thousands of Superman coins available. Sacagawea coin is up this morning again. They're trickling that out if you need one of those. Doing poorly in the aftermarket. Sorry to say that. I thought it would do better. Sunflower is going to be a hit, but with higher gold prices, probably going to raise that offering price. I just don't recall. I looked at this the other day, and 4,400, 4,500, 4,600. 12,000 of those minted. I would absolutely get one of those if you have big bucks, and then I would throw it in the corner for a couple of years and wait for it to go higher. It's going to be a popular gold coin if you can play with the heavy hitters. Here is Costco. Costco this morning has got a bunch of stuff. They got the silver bars still at 409. They've got the Rand bar. Don't buy these big ones. They've got, no, they don't have the Rand bar in 1 ounce. Oh, look at this. Now they have a Britannia. Oh, look at that. Royal Mint Britannia, $34.29. On this, you need the Executive Club membership. Costs $130. You get 2% off on that. And a good 2% rebate credit card will get you 4% off of that. You'll be below spot on a pretty collectible British bar there. But I would heavily consider the Gold Eagle. At 35.19, about 3,400 out the door on that. That's a good deal as well. And don't buy the big bars. They're just so hard to sell. Okay, let's move on to junk in the trunk. And that is going to be 27.1 this morning over at Monument Metals. Cheaper in a larger lot if you can save up. And that is 26.97 times face. And if you want to know the real melt on that, divide by 0.715. Or you can go to my cheat sheet. 27 times face is going to get you out the door at 37.80 on your junk. The only problem with that junk is I don't like the slicks. That's not actually, well, it's pretty slick, but it's a full date slick. I don't know, it looks like they're going to throw some ringers in there. So I don't know, I think we can do better on eBay. we'll keep looking. And for 50 cents more, I'd buy the Mercs, actually. In a quantity of 20, Silver Buffaloes, 39.47, getting pricier. In a quantity of 20 secondary market. No, those are actually, they look new. 39.09 at bullion exchanges. The silver below spot, I forgot to check this. And it's all junk. It's all junk right there. Wait for eBay on that. The 10-ounce cast bars is a good deal as well. The Scottsdale 10-ounce bar was on sale, and it still is at $4.05. Their cash price is on the right side, in case you missed that. And you can buy all you want of those. Impressive stacker bars those are. Let's see. But I'd look for something with a lower buy-sell spread. Golden State Mint, what are they doing today? Oh, what have they got? They got Walker Rounds, $39.59. I got a lot of them. What else? They got copper at $1.50. And, whoa, what's that 5 ounce? And they got a 5 ounce. Oh, that's a 5 ounce copper at, so why would you pay $2 an ounce for the 5 ounce and you can get the 1 ounce for $1.50? I don't know if you're stacking copper. I don't know if you should or you shouldn't. I would be buying nickels if I wanted copper. Get a $100 box of nickels. You know I talk about that all the time. Let's see, and $12.50 for a kilo over at Monument Metals. All right, we're going to get onto eBay. We're going to try to find the best prices using our PayPal credit card and our American Express Everyday Cash. Check out through PayPal. Get 3% cash back. The prices I'll be talking about will be net of that 3%. All right, let's go to the Silver Eagles, see if anybody forgot to raise their prices. And we're going to start with Culls, which would be the first bunch. 41 a coin, under 40 out the door for Culls. No thank you. Let's go to the BUs. And the BUs are 42, about 41 out the door for BU Silver Eagles. In a tube of 20, let's go to the large lots. 40.69, about 39.20 out the door from Liberty. Pardon me, got the hiccups. Here we go, 42 a coin, under 41 out the door. No great deals on Eagles this morning. Let's do the rotation. Tubes of 25 maples as cheap as $1,030. Tubes of 25 Britannias as cheap as $1,039. Tubes of 25 Kangaroos as cheap as $1,048. Ouch. 25 Krugerrands as cheap as $1,044. Oh my God, $1,039. We're off the chart again, guys. How quickly did that happen? You'll be up over $40 on the cheapest of those Sovereign 25 packs. I think we saw similar dealer deals, or at least one or two, around the same price. Let's do the Philharmonics. Maybe we'll get a deal there. 41.10 puts you out the door at about $40 on Philharmonics. That'll beat the dealer price there. And that'll be about $1.50 over spot. That's from Liberty Coin. Those are BU Philharmonics. Okay, not too bad. Let's keep going here. Junk in the trunk. This is a lot of $10. And, all Franklin halves, 26.9, free shipping, good seller, big seller, good feedback, Franklin halves. Yeah, a couple of those pretty worn. Yeah, not BU, certainly wouldn't be putting those in your album. So, I don't know, that's kind of like not my favorite looking Franklin half. But at 26, call it 27, let's divide that one out. 26.95 divided by 0.715. Your first price is 37.69 melt, and then times 0.97, 36.56 melt. Wow. 26.9. What are the 26.9? Did I do my math right? 37.6. Wow, these are just super cheap Franklin halves right here. There's a couple more. Those will pass. Probably not a lot of collector value in those, but those will pass for junk. They're way under spot. And he's got two left. Good deal right there. I don't know why that's so cheap. Oh, he's got more. He's got Walkers. He's got Washington Quarters. Wow. The next cheapest deal is 27.2. Damaged or worn. Yeah, this is way under market here. These are not that bad. Let's look at the Walkers. Oh, he's got a few slicks in there. So he's kind of got an in-between, in-betwixt lot here. I'd pick the best ones and pick those up. Here's a mixed lot. This is Grandpa's Silver here. Yeah, they're begging for dates. Anyway, so that, probably should be bought on weight rather than face value, but that would be a pretty satisfying purchase right there. Um, Historic, beautiful coins. What's this one here? That's another Franklin. I don't know. The World Unhinged. Anyway, well, he probably went to the LCS. The LCS offered him $5 back a spot, so he threw it up on eBay in protest. If you wanted to get full dates, oh, here's full dates for 27. Look at that. There's a nice old bunch. Well, actually, that's not much more. And he's got, 27.8 on this one. Well, those are some good junk deals right there. I can't attest to the quality, but let's see what a big lot is going for. 26.3. Let's see. Mostly Washington, unsearched coins. What is it? The day everybody dumps their junk? Those are nice looking Washingtons. Oh, $30 shipping on that. So that would be 29.4. See how much cheaper that small lot was? And if you wanted to get to a big seller like Liberty, 27.8, and those look a little bit worn. I don't know. I think I like the small lot better. Take a good look at those guys. How about the Mercs? What are those going for today? 28.10 for Mercs, minus 3%. All right, and Carson City's in MS63. There's nothing wrong with an MS63 Carson City Morgan. You can get it in the GSA slab. That's a good long-term hold. But the higher the grade, the higher the appreciation. So you'd want to go to a 65, which is going to run you about $500, 510, 520, 530. Only get PCGS and NGC. And if you're looking for high-value numismatics on eBay, don't even think about buying something that is not slabbed. My opinion, you'll learn. If you don't trust me, you'll learn on that one. Okay, the cheapest kilo this morning. Oh, Libertads. What are Libertads going for? $1,200 a roll. Holy moly. How about a kilo? Can we beat 12.50? 12.65 on this one. You take about $40 off. You can beat the dealer price on a kilo. That'll be very close to spot. Here is your vintage bar of the day. Just a beautiful old Silvertown bar. Remember, they restrike these, but if you got a 5-digit serial number, you got a good one. It probably has a waffle back, partial waffle back there. You buy that all day long if you like vintage silver. It holds its value. A kilo kook this morning is going for $13.41. What else we got? 1 ounce rounds. Okay, give me some good. If you got a lot of money to spend, $39.27. You'll be out the door at $38. You'll be under spot on 1 ounce rounds from bullion.com. It's a very good seller. I've bought a lot from them. So that's about $38 out the door on lot of 100 buffaloes. And are they BU? No, they're circulated. Okay, they're circulated. So you may get something less than desirable there. Then you got to go up $39.40 to get secondary market. Random Brands secondary market. Highland Mint, are those brand new from Liberty? You got to get down into the details to find out if they're circulated. Nope, these are BU. So $39.84, that'd be about $38.70 out the door. I'd probably go with the secondary market rounds myself. They'll probably be just fine. Okay, a big old 100-ounce bar. Can we get this under spot today? And I don't know what's going to... Oh, okay. Wait a minute. CNBC just had the unemployment come out. Initial jobless claims, 226 versus 221. Up a little higher than expected. Not a lot higher. But initial jobless claims, more people out of work, and I thought I saw continuing claims a minute ago. Yeah, the continuing claims skyrocketing up 38,000 to 1.97 million. Well, that's not skyrocketing, but continuing claims up, unemployment up at least a little bit, productivity up as we lose our jobs and we all go to work for computers. And let's see what that did to the market. Let's go back to the beginning. Go back to the very beginning. It's a very good. Oh, gold likes it. Up $18 to 3,386. Silver likes it even more. Up 63 cents to 38.39. Who knows? We could take a crack at 39 today. And in the pre-market, no, wait a minute, one second. In the pre-market, stock market's going to like this too. And we have got Dow up 191, S&P up 36, NASDAQ up 171. Russell is going to rip people's face off today. So many people short the Russell. And like I've been saying, the dip buyers have been rewarded and will continue to be rewarded until they are not. So there we go. Hold on one second. I'll get back to the deal. Okay, I thought I was doing 100-ounce bars. Let's see what I was doing here. Not 50, not 20, not that one. There's an Engelhard. Oh, 3,900 or best offer. 2 feedback seller. Nix. No, don't do that. 39.30 from bullion.com. Random bar. You will not get the Engelhard in that lot. I seriously doubt you would. That'd be about a little over 38 an ounce, under spot on 100-ounce bars. Nothing wrong with those. Most dealers are buying those and sending those to the refinery. I believe Bullion Exchanges is paying $2 back a spot these days. Army Privy Eagle, all right, what's up with you? And you can get that for $2.15, and I think you should. I think that's going to go higher. Let's see. Let's go on to gold. All right, 1 gram gold. 1 gram gold is 123 minus 3%. Random 1/10 ounce gold is, this is a metal, I believe, 362 minus 3%. You'd be right around 350. 3,500 melt on a random design gold round. And if you want to go to a coin, you'll have to go to 369. Okay, let's do a 1/10 gold eagle. Anybody giving those away? Let's see. $149? I don't think so. Skippy. Let's see. 375 or best offer. And it is a smaller seller, 100% feedback, $4 shipping. And it looks like he scratched that one up. So you'd have to get that. Oh, I wouldn't want to pay more than $355 or something like that. But still, it's a gold eagle. It's a small divisible gold eagle. If you pay $379, oh, here we go, a $379. No best offer on this one, but that'll get you out the door at about $366 or something. Not a bad deal on that. $10 coupon there if you want to buy 100 of those. And compare that to the dealer price above in the top section, and you'll see if you're getting a better deal or a worse deal on eBay. That's how my website works, but I think that's a pretty good deal. Let's move on to 1/4 ounce gold eagle. Give us something good. Here is a random year 1/4 ounce gold eagle. Probably not BU from BGASC. It's going to be... typically in brilliant uncirculated or proof. Why don't they put that in the title? I don't know. Goofballs over there. 901 on that one. You're going to take $30 off. You'd be about $870 on a 1/4 ounce gold eagle. If that beats the dealer, pick that up. Nothing to worry about there. Let's go on to 1/2 ounce gold maple. 1/2 ounce gold maple this morning. Maybe you can afford it. It won't be $879. It will be $1820 from Liberty Coin, minus 3%. And going on to a 1 ounce gold eagle. It's hard to beat that bullion exchange price. 34.40. Are you a zero feedback seller? You are. Be gone. 3,500. You are a smaller seller. 100% positive. He'll take an offer on that. Offer him 3,400, see if he bites. Um, yeah, he says it's BU. Check his feedback before you play with him, but I think you might be able to steal that one if you make a low offer. Nothing wrong with coming in low. Here's the 1.85 proof gold set, as cheap as 66.48. After rebates, that's about a push with the big dealer. Save your credit card rebates for something else on eBay. Buy that from the dealer. A Krugerrand, it's going to be hard to beat spot. And those are going to be as cheap as $34.95, under $3,400 out the door. A $5 commemorative is still $8.49, and a Tudor Beast, a quarter-ounce Tudor Beast, is $9.10 for the Bull of Clarence. And these are nice little collectible coins. Personally, I'd get the Dragon every day of the week, twice on Sunday. $9.22 on that one. You're going to take $30 off. You'd be at about $8.90. 890 times 4 for the melt equals 35.60 is what you're paying for that. What is that, about a $60 premium, $80 premium? Not too bad. That's a nice collectible coin. And the 1 ounce, if you page down, you'll find the 1 ounce here. Where are they? Where are the 1 ounce? Oh, holy moly, let's go. Oh, look at that, Lion of England. Wow. I had a lot of those on the Queen's Beast series at one time. Let's see. I don't know. I don't want to fool around with that any longer. Okay, how about a 20 franc? And to be frank with you, those cost $6.45 or best offer. And that is a small seller, good feedback, $6 shipping, looks legit to me. And you can do the math on that. Offer him $6.20, get your 3% off. You might have a good deal on that one. Let's see, and moving on to the 50 peso. Now let's get a nice one. This one is in AUBU condition. I think that's okay for this coin. 42.29, take 3% off. 1.21 ounces of gold. You'll be happy with that. Sacagawea coin, cheapest is $25.95, lingering in the aftermarket, I'm sorry to say. Let's go on to my eBay store, stuff in there. If you need anything, ask me. And feel free. I got some weird stuff in there, some nice stuff, some old stuff, and that is the bar I poured for, what month is it? August. Can't believe it's August. Let's see, what else? Precious Metals Verifier, Vacuum Sealer, Double Forge, Amex card. They're going to pay you to take that card out and then give you 3% cash back on top. The PayPal card, they won't pay you anything for this card, but virtually anyone can get it, and it is unlimited 3% cash back when you check out through PayPal. Also works at the U.S. Mint. If you're going to buy that big gold sunflower coin, get your PayPal card in place. It takes a couple weeks to get that set up. Hopefully you get a nice high credit card. Save an extra 3% checking out at the U.S. Mint with PayPal. You didn't know that? You're welcome. Quicksilver card is a great card. The Saver card from Capital One is a great card as well. You can do the research on those. They'll both pay you money if you sign up. And I won't do the previous picks of the day, but I will do the salutations and commendations, except I will say get your boxes of nickels, 75% copper, 25% nickel. You think they're going to go cheaper than a nickel? No, I don't think so. That's why you pick those up at the bank. $100 boxes, yes, they're very heavy. You can support my work with cups of coffee. Thank you very much for the cups of coffee. And I drink plenty of it since I get up before 4 a.m. Pacific time. You can also join my membership channel if you'd like to be in the inner circle, and that costs $4.99 a month, and I do appreciate each and every one of you. And what else we got here? Oh, I think that is about it, except for the chat room, which you are welcome to jump into and mix it up with the smart people over there. And they find stuff real time, and they sometimes get some better deals than I find. and sometimes I show you the deals that they find. So thank you, everyone in the chat room. That's why I keep that going, and it's definitely worth it. All right, that's all I have for you today. If you like what you saw, thumbs up. If you want to see it again, subscribe. If you want to tell your friends where to get a better deal, share this on social media. And I do appreciate each and every one of you. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.